Pelican Nation, how you doing? Come on in. Full Court Press is in the house.
This is what we live for. This is what we work hard for.
Pelican Nation, how you doing? I'm Dope 17. I want to welcome everybody to Full Court Press. Well, tonight, family, in what I would call one of the best games of the season played by the Pelicans. The Pelicans get past the Memphis Grizzlies and they're phenomenal. I'm going to tongue to it tonight. All-star, superstar player Ja Morant. Final score, Pelicans 113, Grizzlies 102. As you can see tonight, leading scores, Ja Morant finished with 36 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. CJ McCollum came out of his shooting slump tonight to score 30. He added 3 rebounds and 9 assists. He was one away from a double. So that was a great win tonight for the Pelicans, who have now won 3 of their last 4 games. As we go by each period, the Grizzlies won the first period, 35-32. Listen, this was a very entertaining game, and you can hear the excitement from Hall of Famer and one of the greatest to ever do it, and the great Reggie Miller. Fam, this is going to be a rivalry for years to come. These are 2 young teams that are very deep, very talented, and this homegrown talent. Listen, no Zion tonight. The Grizzlies without Bang, but still, it was a great show. Listen, Ja Morant is must-see TV. Shouts out to Jose Grand Theft Alvarado and of course Larry Nance. Those 2 guys came off the bench tonight and provided the Pelicans with great energy, efficient play. Larry Nance with timely blocks. I mean, he was attacking the rim. Great game by him. Jose does what Jose does. He brings that energy, man. I have been so impressed with his shooting this season, his 3-point shooting this season. Like he said last year, I can shoot. Yeah, and he can shoot. And listen, he was right in there, Ja's face, man. You know, making it difficult on him. Brandon Ingram finished with 19 tonight for the Pelicans. So let's take a look at this. All right, family. There we go. First, we'll take a look at the Grizzlies, because the Grizzlies were led by Ja Morant, 36. He scored 36, had 8 rebounds, 4 assists. Dylan Brooks, he chipped in 19. He had 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Third on Jaren Jackson Jr. Actually, he had 7 points, 6 rebounds, but I think he had like 4 blocks. I mean, yeah, 5. Matter of fact, he had 5 blocks. He had a big impact on this game. I thought he had more than 7, but he did struggle from shooting downtown. Former Pelicans center Steven Adams, he scored 2. He had 5 rebounds and 1 assist. Off the bench, Clark went for a double-double for the Grizzlies. He scored 15 with 13 rebounds and 3 assists. And this kid here, Aldama, he's real nice. That kid has game, man. 8 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 assist. For our Pelicans, we were led by C.J. McCollum, 30 points, 3 rebounds, 9 assists. B.I., 19 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Trey Murphy, 13, 2 and 1. Herb, 10 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Like I said, Big V and Adams kind of canceled each other tonight. Big V was in foul trouble. Some ticket tag called fouls on him. But with the matchup with Jaren Jackson Jr. tonight, it was actually better for the Pelicans to have Larry Nance on the floor tonight. So, Big V will bounce back. We're not worrying about him. And, man, shouts out to Larry Nance, man. Larry Nance seems to have – he's getting that bounce back to his step. You see him posterizing people again, man. Larry Nance off the bench, 19 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks. Jose Alvarado, 12 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. Najee Marshall played big minutes when Herb got in foul trouble. 4 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. Dyson Daniels, 3 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block on John Morant, 1 steal. He played big. The moment wasn't too big for him, family. So right now, the Grizzlies fell to 9-6, and now New Orleans Pelicans are now 8-6. So a great win for the Pelicans tonight. And let's take a look at CJ's night tonight, family. All right. He was efficient tonight, man. CJ's came in tonight. His minutes, he came in averaging almost, might as well say 36 minutes, right under 18 a game. His field goal percentage is 39. Rebounds per game, he was on that with 5, and assists, he's averaging 6. So tonight, CJ goes for 30, 9 assists, and I believe 5 rebounds. Your standings in the Southwest Division, Memphis leads the way at 9-6, followed by the Dallas Mavericks, who are playing now. They're playing. Who's Dallas playing right now? I think they're playing the Jazz. I may be wrong, family. But Dallas is 7-5. The Pelicans are 8-6. San Antonio 6-8, and the Rockets bring up the rear 2-12. In the last 10 games, the Grizzlies are 5-5. The Mavericks are 6-4. Your New Orleans Pelicans are 5-5. The Spurs are 3-7, and the Young Rockets are 1-9. Right now, the Pelicans are on a 2-game win streak. The Mavericks are on 1, and the Grizzlies have dropped 2 straight. So, family, it's looking like it's going to be this is going to be a great season. Very proud of the way the team performed tonight. Everyone chipped in. This is a deep team. This is a young team, athletic. Everyone has length. At one time, they had on the floor. Jose Alvarado was the smallest guy on the floor. They had a lineup of Nash, Larry Nance. They had Trey out there, Herb, and I think they also had either Dyson Daniels or Najee out there. A long, athletic lineup, all can handle the ball. Listen, this time last year, we were scratching our heads. We were like, man, when they were losing close games, they were not knowing how to finish. This year, they're off to an 8-6 start. And listen, the sky's the limit. Come the turn of the calendar year, I think late January, early February, this team should be hitting its strides. And I'm going to tell you now, I would love to see a second round or Western Conference Finals with the Memphis Grizzlies and the New Orleans Pelicans. That would be must-see TV. A lot of people around the nation who are spoiled with seeing the same teams over and over. They may not want to see it, but the times are changing, and it's changing right before their eyes. Because you're going to have to deal with the Memphis Grizzlies and our New Orleans Pelicans for a long time to come. So, again, great win tonight. Not going to keep you guys long. Just wanted to come on and touch on it. Great win. Pelicans 113. Grizzlies 102. The Grizzlies are 9-6. The Pelicans are 8-6. So yeah, family, it was a great night. The energy from the crowd was beautiful tonight. See, we got some family members in the chat right now. OG, Uncle Jerry, what we call him. How you doing? Come on in. All right. Greg, Raging Cajun, how you doing? Come on in. Greg says, glad for the Pelicans. We getting a little better as the season goes on. Yes, it's real early. It's early in the season, fam. But this team is going to find their stride. And as I was watching the TNT Inside guys, Charles Barkley and Kenny Smith, they were asking a question. All right, they know the Pelicans are a playoff team, a playoff team. They get to the first round. But the question is, with CJ, Brandon, and Zion, their thing is everyone needs the ball. So what do they do besides scoring? Basically, what they're saying. Now, understand where they're coming from. You can be all three All-Stars. Even though CJ hasn't been to All-Star game, which is a travesty in itself. All three are All-Stars. Ingram, Zion, budding superstars in this league. But what can you do besides score? You have to refine your game. Now, some things I can see where they're coming from, but right now the Pelicans have a team that's unselfish. They share the ball. None of those guys have big egos. Now, if we had one of these guys that had a big ego, was about me, and not team, and I got to get my shine, everything got to go through me. But these guys aren't like that. They cut from a different cloth. These kids love playing together. They're about sticking together. They're about seeing their teammates have success, and that way they all have success. So, listen, the chemistry is coming together. This team will be better as the season go on. And you know what they really say? The NBA season really doesn't start to Christmas anyway. But listen, we're 8-6. We're right there. A great win tonight. Listen, that game tonight family had like a playoff atmosphere to it. It was beautiful to watch. It was exciting to watch at home. You didn't want to get up from your seat. You wanted to just sit there. I mean, every possession was highly contested. No team was backing down. You had the instance where Jose went in on Ja. He scolded on him and he told Ja, "You're too small." Then Ja came back and scolded on Jose, and he told him, "No, you too small." And he got the foul call. He's like, "They can't guard me." Listen, man, that was beautiful, man. To have that kind of energy and that kind of game in November in the NBA is rare, man. It was a great game. Greg said, "Let's go to Greg." Say, that's right. They can't flock with us, baby. They can't. I want to welcome all my nesters, man. Welcome to the Pelican nest. Y'all my nesters, man. Dog, what up, Wallace? How you doing, my brother? Go Pels, yes, sir. We beat a division rival. Listen, this is gonna be a rival for a while to come, family. Listen. Strap up, put your seatbelt, get ready. This is going to be a great series for years to come. Hopefully, all these kids can stay healthy and they all can reach their potential and their promise as basketball players. And we as Pelican fans and we as NBA fans are going to be in for a treat, man. We're going to be in for a treat. All right, Dad. How you doing, Eric? Welcome to the show. That's right, Derek L. How you doing? Come on in. That's right. Flacco Pels. That's right. Let's see. We can pass and play defense, which we always do. Yeah. Now the key to this team is, and we hear Coach always speak on it. The Pelicans can score. We're not worrying about that. But what makes the Pelicans go is their defense. Now, in the second half, in the third, I believe the Grizzlies are one, if not the top scoring team in the third period. Either they're the top or one of the top scoring teams in the third period. But when it comes to the fourth period, the Pelicans are one of the highest scoring, if not the highest scoring team in the fourth period. I think they're averaging like 29 in the full period alone. So with that being, but everything is on defense. And when they have Larry Nance out there, they're able to switch everything. The matchup tonight wasn't made really for Big V because of the skill set of Jaren Jackson Jr. with him being able to move and shoot threes, and also the other kid, Alama. If I'm pronouncing his name wrong, I apologize. But that kid also, he can shoot threes and he's got handles also. The matchup mainly was for Big V and Steven Adams, and when we see both of them basically couldn't get minutes on the court tonight because of all the athleticism that was on the floor. And like Coach Willis said, each game he goes into, it's about matchups. And tonight was that small ball lineup. It worked great for the Pelicans tonight. Again, Larry Nash Jr. family. When this trade went down last year, for them to get Larry Nance, remember when they got Larry Nance Jr., we were excited. The Pelicans been after Larry Nance Jr., but when we got Larry Nance Jr. last year as a throw-in to come with C.J. McCollum, and we know he was injured, but once he got his injury, we started to see the impact he can have. And this year, listen, it's been nothing. You can see now he's got that bounce back to his step, man. He's out there posterizing people. He's blocking shots. Listen, Larry Nance was a great pickup also with CJ. Those two have come in and they have made the difference in this organization with this young team, man. CJ with his leadership, I like his fire he showed tonight. Listen, man, you got to call the game both ways, man. Like you said, I had to let the ref know. I missed shots, I missed layups, and they missed calls, and I had to let them know that was a bad call because CJ felt like the whistles was going one way, and pretty much they was for a minute, But listen, the Pels got the W. They pulled away without Zion. Now, of course, the Grizzlies gonna say, "Well, we didn't have Baines. Baines is no Zion Williamson. He's a very good player now, but he ain't no Zion Williamson." So, round one goes to the Pelicans, and I believe they play again. Family, I believe we'll see the Grizzlies again in about 12 days. In about 12 days, family. So, again, the final scores are Pelicans 113, the Grizzlies 102. A great win. Don't forget, pack the blender again tomorrow night because we got those boys from Chi-Town coming in. They're coming in looking for revenge. We know we got them there last week. The Bulls will be in town tomorrow night. So listen, pack the blender. Let them know. Let them know. New Orleans is a basketball town. I ain't gonna never let that down. You know what I'm saying? Because all those goofballs, them squirrels, just talking all that noise on social media about New Orleans is not a basketball town or anything like that. Give us something to like. You know what I'm saying? Put a product on the floor that plays hard, that busts their behind, that represents the heartbeat of this city. And hey, we there. You know. And listen, this team has captured the hearts of this city. You know, they're becoming just as Of course, they're not the Saints, but they're fabric. They're a fabric of this city now, man. So listen, get your pals gear, represent your pals, man. A great win. And before I go, family, everybody in the chat, I ask everybody, please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button, please let everybody know about the full court press, baby. We doing it too. We covering our pals too, man. Listen, I know who my player of the game is. Tonight it'll be easy to go with CJ, but for me, family, I'm gonna go with Larry Nance Jr. as my player of the game tonight for the Pelicans. So everybody in the chat, want you to go ahead on and type in for me your player of the game for the night. Like I say, I'm going with Larry Nance Jr. So Uncle Jerry, Wallace, Eric, Mikey, Greg, Wilson, Trev. Who can y'all let me know, family? Who is your player of the game? Again, to keeping it real, Pelicans full court press player of the night, player of the game is Larry Nance tonight. I'm gonna call Larry Nance, fam. Matter of fact, this is something we gonna do, fam. When we come on after every game that we have an episode, we as a family, we're going to pick the player of the game. We go vote for it. Ain't gonna be just what I say. We go vote for it. So right now, the two to vote for, of course, is Larry Nance and CJ McCollum. So family, who is your player of this game? I put a vote in for Larry. If you voting for Larry Nance, put an A in the chat. If you're voting for CJ, put a B in the chat. All right, brother Wallace say, all right. Brother Wallace going with Larry Nance. Let's see. All right. Mikey, who you got as your player of the game? Let's see. And listen, again, this team's success this season is going to be based on their defense. The Pelicans can score. Listen, the emergence, and let me just say this. Trey Murphy Jr. is getting better and better and better and better each game, every time out. When you have the Hall of Famer Reggie Miller come up to you before a game and tell you to keep doing what you're doing, don't stop. You have been recognized by one of the greatest shooters, one of the greatest basketball players ever to play this game. Hey man, that's big. Because remember last year, Trey was going through that rookie time when he's trying to find his way, trying to see if he belongs. He was dealing with confidence, and then they sent him down to play in Birmingham, and he went off in Birmingham. Then he came back, and I think when he went to Birmingham, that built that confidence up in him. And when he came back, we saw a new player, and the kid started growing as the season went on. Now everybody knows he can shoot. So what did he do this off season? He improved his handle. So you want to run him off the 3-point line? No problem. I could put it on the floor. Oh, and I will posterize you too. And listen. I'm loving what I'm seeing for him. Okay. All right. OG's gone with Jose. Slim South 504. What's up, baby? Slim gone with CJ. Okay, CJ. Okay. So we got a CJ vote. We got a Jose. Me and Wallace, we going with Larry. So yeah. All right, fam. You know what, fam? I'm gonna open up the lines right quick, just to give a pulse to see how you guys felt about this game, man. Cause listen, that was a big win tonight. That was a big win, and I think it was an important win too, to build confidence and to serve notice. Like it ain't just about the Grizzlies and the Mavericks in the Southwest Division. We for real, y'all gonna have to deal with us. So there's the Lean family. Come on, let me know your thoughts about the game tonight. And let's see, we got again. I asked you to hit that like button, share the show on your platform. All right, there's the link, family. So anybody want to come on, man. Just let me know what you thought about the game. What impressed you the most? All right. Let me see. Give us something different to talk about, Uncle G. Uncle Jerry. Yeah, they getting better, man. Greg, they getting better, man. They getting better every game. Now, the thing that was concerning me about them was these slow starts they were getting off to last week. Willie seems to have gotten into their heads about, hey, we can't keep starting slow, digging ourselves a hole. Then we got to come out in the second half and we got to fight so hard just to get back in the game. force it into overtime, then it's like, hey, we just don't have enough at the end to get over that mountain, man. But listen, this team is going to be dangerous going forward. Let's see. All right. Well, look, fam, nobody want to come on. Look, I'm gonna go ahead on. I'm gonna end the stream. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank Wilder, Slim South, Uncle Jerry. I want to thank Mikey. I want to thank Eric. Thank you for being here, Eric. Derek L. Thank you for being here, my brother. Greg, Trav. I want to thank all you. And listen, tomorrow night, of course, we'll be live at 8:30 p.m. tomorrow night with the aftermath, the Saints aftermath. We might have a special guest family tomorrow night. I'll let y'all know once everything is confirmed, but we could have a special guest coming through tomorrow night to show us some love and spend some time with us and give his thoughts, give his expert opinion about what's going on with our New Orleans Saints. So until then, fam, this is Dog 17. And this has been the Pelicans Full Court Press. Remember, Pelicans and Bulls tomorrow night. Let's make it 3 in a row. Go Pels. And I'm out. Pelican Nation, how you doing? Come on in. Full Court Press is in the house.
This is what we live for. This is what we worked hard for.